Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about the number one thing that you can do to almost ensure success as an owner-operator. And stick around to the end because I have a giveaway and I'm gonna talk about this really cool emblem right here. So thanks for joining me. Now, of course, there's no guarantees in life. I mean, that's just the way that it is. But there is one thing that you can do that would almost ensure success as an owner-operator. It's not rocket science. It's not anything that maybe you necessarily haven't heard before, but possibly something that I can explain in a way that maybe you've never heard it that way before, and maybe it'll sink in. Because, you know, being out here, being an owner-operator, it can be tough. You know, I just came out of the shop. It was kind of unexpected. The truck was starting to overheat a little bit and wound up spending $3 grand right there. And that was, you know, it's just, you get these expenses that pop up, you know, almost unexpectedly. And that can make or break a lot of people. And especially when first purchasing a truck, because when you buy it, you expect it, you know, it's new to you, and you expect it to, you know, go down the road and make you lots of money. But unfortunately, that's just not the way that it is. Any given day, this truck can break down and it can cost you a lot of money. And if you're ill prepared for that, well, it's gonna put you out of business. And, you know, being prepared for this pandemic that we have going on right now, which is very difficult to do, but in a vacuum for a trucking business plan, you know, if you're doing it right, you wouldn't be going out of business right now. So, you know, that's the harsh reality. You know, it's tough for everybody right now, but let's get into it. You know, the number one thing that you can do is to keep your expenses as low as absolutely possible. And, you know, that, like I said, it's nothing profound, but most people cannot do this. You know, if something is truly, if it's hard to do, well, everybody would do it. You know, it's, you know, staying ahead of that, you know, staying ahead of it, of your bank account, having a nice solid fat bank account, and, you know, being prepared for those times of war. You know, most people don't want to do that because it's hard. There's no instant gratification there. You know, they can't run out and buy that new PlayStation 5 that just dropped, or they want that brand new car that they, you know, that you can afford. You know, delayed gratification is much sweeter, but it's so much more difficult to deal with because we live in a society where you want everything and you get everything now. And I completely get it. But at the same time, delayed gratification, I'd much rather have way more fun in my, you know, 40s, 50s, 60s with, I'm not gonna say an endless bank account, but, you know, that long-term plan that you have of retirement, where you're there with the kids when they graduate and you're able to teach them and you're able to be with them as they grow up and they're in sports and dance and stuff like that, and being able to travel with your significant other later in life, whether that's, you know, you know, nationally or internationally. It's, of course, that's up to you, but I would much rather work hard now and play later than struggle whenever something big pops up. So, you know, that is absolutely the number one thing that you can do. You know, kind of some other side tips would be, don't rush into buying a truck. Don't do it. You know, whenever you first get out here, you don't know enough. You know, you don't know the engines enough. You don't know how trucking works. You know, can it be done? Sure. Is it the ideal way to do it though? Absolutely not. And if anybody tells you otherwise, if they tell you to run out and just do it, well, I'm sorry, but that's ignorant, because there's so many things that can go wrong in trucking that it's one of these jobs that it takes experience. It takes time, you know, to build up the confidence, to be able to own your own truck and to be able to run it profitably. There's a difference between owning a truck and running a business properly, just like there's a difference between being a truck driver and being a steering wheel holder. So keep that in mind. But anyway, this emblem right here, it's amazing. You know, someone actually sent it to me. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. I will put how to get one of your own in the description box down below. So check those out because super nice. But also getting into the giveaway, this video is sponsored by Trucker Tools, and they reached out to me and they said, hey Brian, on your next video we want to do a giveaway. We want to give away some cold hard cash. And I said, well, cool. They said, what do you think about either cash or a t-shirt? And I said, you know what? Actually, I want to do both. And so they said, hey, go for it. So in this giveaway, you can win cash and a t-shirt, and it's very easy to do. All that they want you to do to enter the giveaway is to, of course, download the app. Then go to either Facebook or Instagram. I recommend doing both, and following Trucker Tools. Now from that point, what you need to do is you need to go into the App Store and actually review the app. The whole purpose of this is they're wanting feedback. Trucker Tools is such a great company, and they truly are here for the truck driver. You know, they want to make something that is going to last and is what we want, guys. So without your help, we can't make that possible. So do me a favor, do this. You know, if you don't care about the free money, if you don't care about the free t-shirt, that's fine, but you know, do me a favor and review that app. In order to fully enter, once you review the app, make sure that you screenshot it, and then you're gonna email it. I've got the email in the description down below, or you can send it by Facebook message or Instagram message to them, just a picture, and that's it, guys. It's as easy as that. So I will put all of that in the description box down below, but download Trucker Tools today. It's an incredible app, guys. It truly is. And I hope most of you have at least checked it out. If you've checked it out in the past, re-download it. There was a major update and it's much better now. So anyway, enough of that. I hope you enjoyed my #1 tool. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. I've got a bunch of videos on this channel talking about owner-operator success, talking about new truck drivers' success. That's what this channel is going to look like now. This is going to be my teaching channel. So if you're into that, if you can dig it, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. Check this video out right here if you want to see other tips in how to be a successful owner-operator. But don't forget, as always, guys, stay driven.